Hello, we are here on the NBC studios in New York, and right after the LA Rams win Super Bowl 56 23-20, getting their second Super Bowl in franchise history, knocking off the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm here with my co-hosts,
William Petta
and
Earl Andrews.
And we're going to start off with the big plays of the game, and William, why don't you start?
One big play that stood out to me was the T. Higgins very far touchdown on Jalen Ramsey. The reason it stood out to me was because there was that controversial call or it was a controversial no call, and if it was called, the Rams might have not had to make that game-winning drive, and it could have shifted the whole entire Super Bowl, especially with Cooper Kupp winning Super Bowl MVP, because he might have not gotten the chance to get that game-winning touchdown. Over to you, Roral.
Thanks, William. And so, one of my big plays is that Cooper Kupp touchdown. So, the reason I think that Cooper Kupp touchdown is, good, because it gave them the game. They won the game. Their defense went out there, get a stop, and then they win the game. And then Cooper Kupp wins MVP for that game-winning touchdown. Over to you, Cody.
I have two plays. My first one is going to be on a third down, right before the second to last Cincinnati drive. A third down over the middle, dropped by Tyler Boyd, his first drop since week 1 of the 2020 season. Something that you don't really expect from that receiver, and he decided to have his first drop in 2 years in the worst possible spot, and that really shifted the momentum to the Rams and made them punt the ball back to them. And then another big play was the Matthew Stafford no-look pass over the middle to move the Rams deeper in Cincinnati territory. Now we're going to go on Odell Beckham Jr.
I would like to present one more outstanding play, and it was the Jamar Chase one-handed catch near the sideline. And it stood out to me just because, it's a really good catch, and it also helped the Bengals get into scoring position and keep the game close.
Okay. Now we're going to talk about Odell Beckham Jr. You could see in that second quarter, he went over the middle for a pass. He looked like he was going to win Super Bowl MVP. He was having a great game. Goes over the pass, tears his ACL. Second torn ACL in span of a year. How big is that for his free agent stock, if he'll get re-signed or if he'll get signed to a big deal?
I think that's big because, first of all, he's hurt for possibly the whole entire season besides the playoffs. And then also, it depends, because only a team that really needs a wide receiver would try to get it. A team like the Buccaneers would not need him because they already have such a good wide receiver room. But a team like the Patriots would need him because, their number 1, number 2, and number 3 receivers right now are Devontae Parker, Nelson Aguilar, and Kendrick Bourne. No disrespect to those guys, but Odell Beckham is better than all of them. Over to you, Rural.
Okay. I feel like that shift, what he said, it shifts his stock because he's not gonna be available for a really long time because it's really sad that he had to get he tears his ACL in his and probably his most important game of his career, maybe his life, because that's really sad if you any torn ACL is bad. Even when in a championship game, if you tear your ACL in a championship game, it just feels really sad. So yeah, you wanna go, Cody?
Okay. I feel like the injury, his second torn ACL in the last year, his fourth major injury that'll put him out for a while. But I feel like he'll come back around a week 16 or week 17, near the end of the season. for whatever team re-signs him, if the Rams re-sign him, or if he gets signed in free agency. I feel like he'll not have that explosiveness that OBJ used to have. He didn't really have it this year, but he did have a good year this year. But I feel like it's like a 50-50 shot if OBJ will be back to his old self or if he'll be a shell of himself due to the injuries. I feel like teams might not want him because of the big injury risk. I feel like OBJ could be questionable. I'm gonna give it to William.
Thank you for watching the show, and I want to also thank my crew for coming out.
Yeah, we have to thank the NBC Sports crew on this amazing season. Every Sunday night, every rescheduled game coming out here, working hard, and so long till next season. Bye.